All right. Can you tell me today, Holy Spirit, for this tarot reading? Okay, the devil in reverse. That's good. Knight of Wands here. Three of Pentacles. Okay, collaboration here with Mother Earth. Ooh, betrayal here. What is this one? Ace of Wands. Lack of passion. Entrapment. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna read. Let's read this one here. I don't think they have a reverse. So I'm just gonna read it and so okay. Warriors and spirits dance together, the dance of life. There is no separation of worlds. The energy is one and connects everything. So there could be a separation here of worlds. Okay, let's see, Knight of Wands. Tomahawk symbolizes war, masculine aggressiveness, and the force that bursts forth from a thunderbolt. Where are we at? Three of Pentacles, bean. Tobacco, maize, squash, and the bean are the four sacred plants of the Navajo, connected with the four spirits of thunder and the four cardinal points. It repels the forces of evil and procures love. Tobacco, maize, squash, and the bean are the four sacred plants of the Navajo, connected with the four spirits of thunder and the four cardinal points. It repels the forces of evil and procures love. Okay. Is that Mother? Yeah. The mother of maize and tobacco, the high priestess. From Mother Earth comes life, epitomized by maize, continuity, and tobacco. She indicates rebirth through an encounter with the divine, which is realized by traveling the labyrinth of oneself. Okay. Ten of Swords, Puma, it symbolizes a power used for charitable purposes, strength, mercy, and equilibrium. It associates with the moon, also links it with rebirth. Power used for charitable purposes, strength, mercy, and equilibrium. It associates with the moon, also links it with rebirth. Okay. So there could be a rebirth happening here with Mother Earth. Okay, let's see. Clarify this devil in reverse here. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's see. Seven of Wands in reverse. Might be some kind of disconnection here. Seven of Wands. Okay, ninth, instrument of the hunt and sacrifice. It recalls the necessary cruelty of the gods. Instrument of the hunt and sacrifice. It recalls the necessary cruelty of the gods. Which is strange because here they are all. When you look at the devil, he says that all the spirits, let me see here, are celebrating together. Warriors and spirits dance together, the dance of life. There is no separation of worlds. The energy is one and connects everything. So the energy is in reverse here. No longer connected. Which is ninth, instrument of the hunt and sacrifice. It recalls the necessary cruelty of the gods. Does that look like a dragon? Looks like a dragon, right? The wings. Okay, let's pull for more clarification here. Nine of Cups at the bottom. What is this? Ace of Swords. Sorry, my camera will not focus. It looks like some kind of tentacles. There's a couple here. Ooh, 9 Pentacles in reverse. let's see. The wish fulfillment, truth and clarity, but I'm gonna read it from the booklet here. We have a Queen of Cups and a King of Cups here. Divine couple. Bear, elk, deers. Is that a storm there? Okay, let's see here. Seven of Wands is lack of boundaries. Alright, let's see here. Nine of Chalices, hawk. With the right eye active during the day, the sun, the left eye that sees at the night the moon. It symbolizes the superior vision of things. So balance, sun, moon, superior vision of things. Ace of Swords. Rabbit, symbol of kindness and innocence. It is acquainted with the unknowable and the divine, but remains close to man. The rabbit is the civilizing hero, the mythical ancestor that fights the monsters and recreates the earth. Symbol of kindness and innocence. It is acquainted with the unknowable and the divine, but remains close to man. The rabbit is the civilizing hero, the mythical ancestor that fights the monsters and recreates the earth. Oh, sorry. All right. Then we have this King of Chalices. Deer, mercy, gentleness, and beauty. Its horns, which grow back in the spring, recall the structure of the tree of life and the rebirth of nature each year. So tree of life, we have rabbit here, which rabbit is also like fertility. Queen of Chalices is the bear. It is long hibernation, symbolizes quietness, the search for inner truth. Mercy, gentleness, and beauty. Rebirth, then it's hibernation, quietness, search for inner truth. Fighting monsters. There's the rabbit. Alright, let's see what else here. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Fire, the symbol of death and rebirth, the intermediary between men and the gods. It creates heat, maintains life, and purifies, but can destroy everything in a cloud of smoke. The symbol of death and rebirth. The intermediary between men and the gods. It creates heat, maintains life, and purifies, but can destroy everything in a cloud of smoke. Okay. Ace of Chalices. Let's see here. Snake, creator of the clouds and initiator of the rains, it periodically renews its skin. Eternal change, he who knows the future and how to heal himself. So the clouds will be putting out the fire here. The snake, creator of the clouds and initiator of the rains, it periodically renews its skin. Eternal change, he who knows the future and how to heal himself. It periodically renews its skin. Eternal change. So that sounds like another rebirth, which it is. He who knows the future and how to heal himself. Alright, let's see. Let's see what else we get here. So maybe recovering from the fire here, healing. Oh, that one just popped out. King of Swords. Eagle. Symbol of the Great Spirit, it alludes to the power of I'm sorry, I'm not going to say this right. Ascesis. From the cosmic tree, it watches over, like a remedy of all illnesses, and carries the soul of the shaman, immersed in ecstasy, toward the sky, and devours the initiate in order to return him to the world again transformed. Wow. Okay, let's see that again. Symbol of the Great Spirit, it alludes to the power of ascesis. From the cosmic tree, which the deer is a sign of tree of life here, watches over like a remedy for all illnesses, and carries the soul of the shaman, immersed in ecstasy, toward the sky, and devours the initiate in order to return him to the world again transformed. So a new perspective, a rebirth of perspective. And the eagle has perspective of fire, of rain. And we have these two. So maybe there's this, this partnership here. I'm sorry, here. Because we have rabbit, deer, bear, snake. So somebody's overcoming a period of some type of loss here. transforming, maybe in order to transform one's perspective here. Because it's an initiate. In order to return him to the world again transformed. So somebody had to weather the storm in order to have a new perspective. The Chariot. Let's see what the Chariot is here. To the east is the road, the sacred path. To the east is the road that leads afar. To the south, the road of the innocence of the heart. To the west, that of inwardness. And to the north, that of wisdom. The Great Spirit remains at the center. Sacred path. To the east is the road that leads afar. To the south, the road of the innocence of the heart. To the west, that of the inwardness. And to the north, that of wisdom. The Great Spirit remains at the center. So needing to stay at the center here. Not go off path. The westerness. So you can't be too much in tune inwardly. You can't be too far. To the east. You can't be too far to the south. Road of the innocence of the heart. So can't be 100% innocent in the heart. And to the north, that of the wisdom. So they all connect. Oh, is there more? No, okay. Let's see, what about this? Let's do one more here. Oh, shit. Temperance. Oh. Okay, so he's healing them. Knight of Pentacles. This is Five of Cups in reverse. Don't tell me that's an otter. Let me see. Okay. Temperance. Where you at? Why is this hard to find? There it is. Okay. Hanukkah. Brotherhood. Temperance. Okay. The right that stimulates birth through the intertwined arms and legs and the sprinkling of water that gives life. Two strangers thus become brothers. So this makes me feel like this eagle spirit here has transformed somebody with the ability to know how to heal and weather the storms. See, Temperance. I lost you again. Arms and legs, and sprinkling of water that gives life. Two strangers thus become brothers. The rite that stimulates birth through the intertwined arms and legs, and the sprinkling of water that gives life. So it could be a ceremony here too. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. Tobacco. Symbol of strength and intelligence. It revives the sick. Its juice, it gives clairvoyance. Okay, so that could be a message here. Tobacco has been in this read a lot. Let's see what this is. 5 of Cups. Otter. It is an otter. Ruler of the earth and water. It appears and disappears on the surface of the water like the moon. Makes its own face appear and disappear. Ruler of the earth and water. It appears and disappears on the surface of the water like the moon. Makes its own face appear and disappear. So only comes around certain times. It's interesting. I've been seeing otters a lot. What the hell is this one? He's over here. Okay. But this was in reverse. So maybe somebody has to heal from something here. Knowing when to appear and not appear. Let's do one for otter here. What can you tell me about this otter here? Whoop. Okay, we got 2. 8 of Wands. Which is action here. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Mongwokoro. The magical pitcher for water. Guarantor of fertility and life. Mongwokoro. The magical pitcher of water. Guarantor of fertility and life. Let's see, Two of Pentacles here. Pine tree. Like all evergreens, it guarantees immortality. Its height reconnects it with Asaces. I'm sorry again if I'm saying that wrong. Whereas it links with the moon, reconnects it with fertility and birth. So there's some type of imbalance here with fertility and rebirth. I wonder if it's some kind of water drop though. Because we have that fire, but then we have the storm. Healing the tobacco. Otter appears and disappears with the moon. There's a lot of mentioning of the moon. So changes, is it seasonal changes or? I wonder if that affects. Two of Pentacles. Like all evergreens, it guarantees immortality. Its height reconnects it with Asaces, whereas its link with the moon reconnects it with fertility and birth. Fertility and birth. Superior vision of things. Maybe somebody's having a hard time connecting to the moon somehow, subconsciously. Tobacco for healing. Water. Give me 1 second. I just want to see if I get any. She indicates rebirth through an encounter with the divine, which is realized by traveling the labyrinth of oneself. So, somebody could be in the process of awakening. Maybe there's some kind of spiritual test here. Let me see this one. Makes its own face appear and disappear. So the otter peeks through the water, appears and disappears. So maybe like the moon only comes out at night, mostly. Or during a certain time of the month. Magical pitcher of water, guarantor of fertility and life. Pine tree guarantees immortality. Its height reconnects with Asasis. Whereas it links with the moon, reconnects it with fertility and birth. It seems like there's an imbalance of connecting either to fertility or some type of rebirth. Let me see. I'll do one more. What's at the bottom here? Hangman in reverse. It's like the weather going through dry spells and then developing these through the storm, developing waters, which would only then make the otter appear and disappear once the drought is gone, or once the drought is occurring. The otter will no longer be, but where does the otter go? What's this? Ten of Swords. But it's in reverse. It's Puma. Which, let me see, symbolizes the power used for charitable purposes, strength, mercy, and equilibrium. Its association with the moon also links it with rebirth, and this is in reverse. And this is also a dry area here. There's some kind of struggle, maybe for Mother Earth here, with water. Which would make sense that the crops would have a hard time. And the way they're laying down too. It would cut off fertility, not just for the plants, but for the animals. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. Yeah, I don't know. It's always interesting just to look into it. It's interesting how the snake has a wrapping around this and it's pouring the water out. But it could be trying to bring that equilibrium back. Puma symbolizes the power used for charitable purposes, strength, mercy, and equilibrium. Its association with the moon also links it with rebirth. It's like some type of moon effect as well, maybe. Is affecting the cycle of life, maybe. It's affecting the earth, affecting the crops, affecting the weather. And the eagles are witnessing. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you guys. Thank you, Holy Spirit. 4242 on the timer. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Please close this reading. You guys have a good night.